But to be fair to those fans, it was hard at times to watch the Pistons play. I mean, they could get cold and really struggle on their home floor.
Chicago making a switch here. Rose is checked in. Jordan kicks to Rose. Crawford dishes to James. And again, no good by Chicago.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And for the Pistons, a lot of their woes here at home were due to defense. I mean, their 18-23 home record comes from allowing too many good looks for their opponent.
Just 4 to shoot. Jennings can't get it to go. Chicago trails by 4. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jennings. Rose passes to Griffin. Got a piece of it. Jennings against Rose. The dish to Johnson. Off the screen. And Detroit again with the button.
And the Pistons, how about starting out 2-13 at home? I mean, they did turn it around afterwards, going 16-10 to finish out the season. At least they seem to be headed in the right direction.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
Jennings can't get that one to fall.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint. Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
They set the pick. Now the dish to Tolliver. Here's Caldwell Pope. Good on the triple. Caldwell Pope's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
And it's good.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Pistons leading by 5. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And Baines kicks to Johnson. And the pass to Jennings. 6 to shoot. Feeds it to Tolliver. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got 3 assists now in this one. And earlier, Chris Paul told us about the depth of their roster. So important for any team.
Our bench is amazing.
When your starters feel that good about their second unit guys, that's a heck of an asset that a team can have. And if you've seen Chris Paul cheering from the bench, you know that it's very, very true.
And Kevin, that's the kind of team that's always been so much fun to play on. Everybody's really pulling for one another, no matter who's playing. Even in practice, with that kind of a team, you tend to have more fun.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And what stands out to you from the Pistons so far in this one?
And it's really about limiting their mistakes. And early on, they've been able to do that here in the first. And,
guys, I like what I've seen from them on the other end, forcing a few giveaways, and that's allowed them to widen that turnover margin.
Marcus Morris is out there with Ilyasova. Then it's Jody Meeks. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Jackson in at the 1. They're the group Detroit will start the second with. Here's Jackson. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. That's good from Ilyasova on the assist by Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th assist in this one.
And, guys, Reggie Jackson was at the end of a yo-yo last season. He starts in Oklahoma for an injured Westbrook. Westbrook comes back, sends Jackson to the bench. Then Oklahoma sends Jackson to Detroit, where he fills in for another injured starter in Brandon Jennings for the rest of the year.
Now here's Jackson after the miss from Pau Gasol. Drummond in the post. He's guarded by Harper. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Noah's got the ball. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Now getting back to Jackson, he showed several times last season that he has that starter ability. The Thunder knew they wouldn't have the money to re-sign him, Clark, in free agency, so they traded him to avoid losing him for nothing.
Yeah, and that's a good move. And with the Pistons, Jackson finished the season strong, while the Thunder, without Jackson or Durant's contribution, missed the playoffs for the first time in years.
Now here's Jackson. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. There's a screen. Here's Drummond.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Outside. Kicks to Noah. Launches a three. Chicago. No good. Pistons leading by 3. Out to the right wing. Here's Ilyasova. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Butler's got outside Irving. From deep. And Jimmy Butler with the 3. Butler's got 5 points now.
And leaving him with all that space out there. Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
They get it back, and it's Drummond with the jam.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
Detroit's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Drummond with a screen on Irving. Jackson kicks to Ilyasova. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 6th assist on the night. Irving up top, guarded by Jackson. Meeks with the steal. Ilyasova up top. And the wide open shot from Morris. No good with the triple.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
And I wouldn't bet against him in that situation the next time out.
Now, here is Irving. Gasol can't get that one to fall.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Drummond sets the screen for Jackson. Down low, 5 to shoot, and stolen by Kyrie Irving. Fast break, here comes Chicago. Here's the 3. And again, no good by Chicago. Here's Meeks. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And he better stay with those basics, because this game is still yet to be determined.
Now, here is Irving. Inside, and stolen by Drummond. Now, Detroit moving it up. Ilyasova dishes to Drummond. The fader. Noah with the block. Shot clock at 6. And Ilyasova kicks to Drummond. Over Noah. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And here we go with Morris running it up the court. And here they go. Harper against Jackson. Back to Morris. Here's the 3. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Morris has got 5 now. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
And here is Harper following Marcus Morris's 3. Here's Butler. The kick out to Harper. Dishes it to Irving. Passes it to Gasol. And again, no good by Chicago.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
Over in the corner, Meeks. Wide open. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Well, we know prior to last season, the Pistons handed the car keys over to Stan Van Gundy. He had some early hiccups, but overall, I think they're headed in the right direction. He's a proven winning coach in the NBA.
So Detroit ends up going with the new group. LeBron outside. Will it go? That's good. James has got his 3rd basket of the night.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Jennings kicks to Johnson. Jennings, a screen on James. Oliver, defended by Griffin. Let's take a look at last year's leading shot blockers. You don't want one of these guys in front of you when you're coming down the lane. 5th, DeAndre Jordan.
He made it extremely tough for his opponents because he contested every shot and swatted away more than his fair share of them.
And he sinks the 2nd. Chicago trails by 6. Now here's Paul. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. A nice shot by Griffin. Here's Caldwell Pope. Outside Jennings. There's a good screen. To the middle. Griffin with the steal. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. For the finish. And James throws it down.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint.
Guys, it's all about persistence on the offensive glass. You just can't ever give up on a play.
That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Chicago's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Here's Harper. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And here's Jennings. 5 points in the game. Here's Caldwell Pope. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Caldwell Pope's got 9 points. Now Harper. 8 points for him. And the wide open shot from Griffin. Another 3 for Chicago.
What a sweet assist by CP3.
Detroit's gone 1 of 2 on 3. Corners here in the second quarter so far. Jennings against Paul. Here's Baines, and it's blocked by Jordan. And they get it back. Just 5 to shoot. Jennings misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. And LeBron throws it down. Clark, a lot of give and take between these sides early.
Kevin, how about 6 lead changes in this half already?
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Crawford against Jennings. Kicks it out to Johnson. Lets it go from deep. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And guys, he's not the tallest or most imposing wing player, but Stanley Johnson has incredible strength and really unmatched confidence. One reason why so many were high on him in the draft.
Pistons trail by 3. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Here's Caldwell Pope. To halt the run. Shots good by Baines. Chicago's gone 4-7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. Pass to Crawford. They set the pick. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. And for Johnson out of Arizona, Greg, his strength, as you were talking about, is his biggest asset. Helps that he has this incredible arm span. And Clark, you know what? He told me he likes to play the 2K game.
Yeah, he does enjoy that. He likes to play the real game because he's hyper competitive, and I think he's got a chance to be a superb defender at the NBA level.
Crawford's shot is good.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just the passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Johnson, the pass to Jennings. 50 seconds left in the first half. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
And now a look at LeBron James here. Last season, he played outstanding. 3rd in scoring, 7th in assists, and he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
And you only average top 3 if you have a particular mindset that you are the guy destined to bring the bacon home for your squad.
Chicago making a switch here. Rose is checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
There's 42 seconds left here in the second. Outside Jordan. Back to Rose. And that one is stuffed right through. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
Well, neck and neck. How about that? I mean, ferociously competitive. I mean, tight as me in an airplane bathroom.
That's not the visual I was looking for right now, but there have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Here's Jennings after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. The 19-foot shot, and Caldwell Pope gets the basket. Caldwell Pope's got 11 points. Jennings against Rose. From deep. LeBron can't get it to go. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. The Pistons on top, up 1. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, I'm here with LeBron, and you obviously have been very productive. How pleased are you with where you're getting the basketball and how you're scoring?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but, not so pleased with, how I'm trying to, help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow as well as keep myself in a good groove, too. So, hopefully, I can do a better job of that in the second half.
LeBron, thank you. Kevin, he can't do it by himself.
And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, this has been a good game here after one half. Everybody, welcome back to the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaq, Kenny Smith. Right out of the gates, it was Detroit setting the tone. Their lead at one point was up to 7, and they had some real nice momentum going. By the end of the first quarter, their lead was 7. Then in the second quarter, they cooled down just a bit, giving away some of their advantage, but still finished up 1 at the half. Kenny, what's your take on Detroit so far?
You have to love a team that pounds the offensive glass. That's going to gain you extra possessions. And check this out. Sometimes just having more offensive chances than your opponent wins the basketball game.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Chicago?
Well, they faced an all-out aerial assault, bombs everywhere. But they're still in position to win this game. But they were bombed from deep all half long, Ernie. They need to revamp the perimeter approach on defense.
After the game.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. He's got 14 points.
Harper is out. Harper. Then it's Pau Gasol. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Noah in at the center position.
There's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this. And fancy finishes like that look great, but, man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
He dishes it to Harper. Six to shoot. Shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Detroit's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Jackson against Harper. Drummond a screen. Jackson dishes to Drummond. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. They get Pau Gasol. And guys, Andre Drummond has made quite an impression in the early stages of his career. Clark, you were just talking about that. Greg, I don't think anyone felt he would have such an impact this fast.
Yeah, I mean, he's already a... mountain of a man among boys. I mean, it's hard to believe when you look at this guy out there. He's only 22 years old.
Harper. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Been a good one for B. 9 points, and he's tacked on a couple of blocks today, too.
And they've been important to the team. Even if it's only a couple, it's helped them establish a defensive presence inside.
Jackson drives in, lays it up and banks it in. Jackson's got his second bucket.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he's.
Butler's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Keep dropping. You get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Meeks got 9 points.
A lot of space right. There to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Here's Harper. He's got 13 and finished off by Noah.
Explosive leaping ability.
Oh, that was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
And guys, how about how fearsome he is at times? I mean, you'd hate to be the guy tasked with guarding. Him.
And you look at Joakim Noah, I mean, one of those hybrid talents. As a center, he gives you the rebounding, the shot blocking you want. But then he also has tremendous passing skills and instincts and the energy of a mountain lion.
Now here's Jackson. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Drummond, and he drops in the layup off the glass. 9 points in the game so far.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
And going back to Joakim Noah, he really is a hybrid. He holds American, Swedish, and French citizenships. He's truly a man of the world, and he's worldly on the floor. He can guard and play a lot of different positions.
And Kevin, he looks like a man of the world. He has a unique style unto himself, but I'll take the versatility and the hustle he brings on my team any day. If he's healthy, he's a factor.
Jackson with it. Drummond with a screen on Harpe. Outside Jackson. 6 to shoot. He kicks to Drummond. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got his 5th rebound in this one. Down low, Harpe, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Noah with the block, but he gets it back. Morris kicks to Ilyasova. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Just no chance for the smaller defender. That shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it.
Kyrie Irving is checked in for Chicago. Chicago leading by 3. The feed to Harpe. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here is Morris. 5 points in the game, and that one's good. Drummond.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Jackson against Irving. Butler on the wing. Noah the screen. And it's Butler missing.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Now Drummond after Jimmy Butler missed from long range. Drummond working against Noah. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Gasol. He's coming off an excellent season. Averaged about 18 points a game, 11 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Yeah, and anytime this club needs a bucket, he's their go-to. Just irrepressible and a prolific scorer.
Chris Paul's checked in for Chicago.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
And Ilyasova kicks to Drummond. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. This is the list of last season's top shooters from the charity stripe. These guys were practically automatic. And you look at Meeks, 2nd in the NBA, so great from the line. And, of course, Jamal Crawford. He shows up in that same conversation. Also absolutely fantastic from the free throw line.
You know, when you put either one of these guys at the line, they'll step up and knock them down. I mean, what more can you ask for? It was a great season for both of these guys in terms of free throw percentage. They call it the charity stripe sometimes, but it's never quite as easy as it looks from the stand.
Now, here's Paul, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Paul's shot is off.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at.
No doubt about it. You cannot let up defensively just because he missed that one.
Now here's Jackson. Noah with the block.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
And slam dunk by Butler.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
And last year, not exactly up to Noah's lofty standards. Way down in field goal percentage and free throw percentages compared to the season before, but he did not play completely healthy all of last year either.
A little dinged up, missed 13 games more than he had the season prior, and also the minutes dropped as well. And you could just see him laboring at times on the floor, clearly affected by those injuries.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And, you know, going back to Noah last season, I think the additions to the Bulls' front court had an effect on him. I mean, they added Gasol and Mirotic, 2 major talents up front. I think that gave Noah less opportunities than he'd had the year before, and it was an adjustment for him.
And the Pistons making a change here. Jennings is checked in. And Chicago also making a switch. Jordan's checked in. Pistons trail by 9.
And guys, talking about Joakim Noah, he was still the spirit of that team last season. Amongst all the great talents the Bulls had, Noah was that energizer and catalyst for the team, a true warrior, even in an off year.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Chicago.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition. Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch.
It's Jennings with the drive. Pass to Jackson. Lots of room. The shot's good on the assist by Jennings. Jennings has got his 6th assist on the night.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Now here's Paul. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And stolen by Drummond. Jennings against Paul. Ilyasova passes to Jackson. He feeds it to Morris. No one near Jennings as he lets it fly. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Outside Irving. And he banks in the layup.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Pistons trail by 8. Now here's Jennings. 7 points in the game. And it's blocked by Jordan. Gasol dishes to Butler. To the inside. Here's Jordan. Outside for Gasol. The drive by Paul. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. On the wing, Jackson. He's covered by Irving. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Ilyasova. Johnson comes in for Morris, and it's Caldwell Pope in for Reggie Jackson. So it's the Pistons now, after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Jordan the screen. In the corner, it's James. It's stolen by Johnson. Jennings with the ball. And Rose picks him up defensively. That's tipped. And oh, here we go. Rose, nobody back. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And the Pistons making a change here. Tolliver's checked in. Crawford left side. A steal. Here's Jennings. He's got 7. There's the dish to Tolliver. And Baines kicks to Johnson. And the pass to Caldwell-Pope. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range, but they'll get another chance. Johnson from outside. Crawford with the rebound. Chicago leading by 8. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin. Everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
The 3 from LeBron. Detroit with the rebound. A minute 20 left here in the third quarter. Feeds to Tolliver. Tries to snap the cold streak. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Tolliver's got 5 now.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
And here's Rose. Crawford outside. Puts it up. It's Chicago with another bucket.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Jennings against Rose, and stolen by Jordan. Goes up, and then Griffin with the dunk.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Here is Jennings. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops. Marcus Morris is checked in for Anthony Tolliver. Harper, he's checked in for Chicago. And so he hits both. 27 seconds left in the third quarter. Jennings against Rose. Kicks it to Griffin. No good. That's just his first miss in 7 shots. Johnson, the pass to Morris. Outside Jennings. Caldwell-Pope. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Chicago leads by 10. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from the Palace of Auburn Hills. And the final period of play just about to start. Pistons trail by 10. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. And Detroit, looking at who they've got. Andre Drummond is out there with Marcus Morris. Then there's Reggie Jackson. Then it's Jody Meeks. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3 spot.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Jackson kicks to Drummond. Dishes to Morris. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Here's Rose, and he goes in for the dunk.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Meeks got it back down to within single digits for the Pistons.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Here's Harper. Oh, jams it right over Andre Drummond. Wow.
Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clark, he's going to start putting on a show now.
And that's usually how it goes. Once they get that lead, it's almost like they give him free reign.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. It's Meeks outside. No good. And it's Chicago the other way. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Tries to save it. Now Jackson. Passes it to Drummond. No good. Nice D from Crawford. Here's Harper. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Jackson against Rose. Outside Jackson from the baseline. Meeks, good.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Chicago leading by. By 11. LeBron James on the wing. Jacks up a 3. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Meeks with it, and Crawford picks him up defensively. Outside Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Drummond dishes to Meeks. Morris passes to Drummond. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Detroit. And Chicago also making a switch. Harper, he's checked in for Derrick Rose. For Chicago, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Ilyasova against LeBron. Pass to Harper. In the corner, it's Crawford. Back to Harper. Meeks with the steal. Outside Jackson. Morris a screen. Jackson kicks to Morris. Got a piece of it. Chicago leading by 11. Inside, it's Crawford with the drive. Good work defensively by Morris. Jackson has the open look. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Well, nothing was going down for him in the first half. But since the break, he's been on target.
Crawford outside. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
Pau Gasol's checked in for LeBron.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Yeah, can't be pleased with all these easy looks. They continue to give up there in the paint.
No, I'm sure he's not, Greg. I mean, their defense is showing a lot of holes, especially down low. That's unacceptable.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Stan Van Gundy said to the team. He is not happy with the sloppy play offensively, saying, listen, let's make the simple play. Take care of the basketball. We can't afford to waste any possessions. Guys, can they clean it up?
And that one's good.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just are not letting up at all.
And the basket good. And that's 17 points here for Drummond. Chicago leading by 10. Here's Harper. It's hauled in by Ilyasova.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Jackson dishes to Drummond. Chicago grabs the miss. Noah's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Butler. And that's good for 2 as he grabs the feed. And Chicago leads by 12.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
And Ilyasova kicks to Meeks. Jackson passes to Drummond. And that is good. Drummond's got 19 points.
Crisp pass into the paint.
For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the 4th quarter. Harper against Jackson. Harper dishes to Harper. Outside Harper. He kicks it to Gasol. A three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
And Meeks kicks to Ilyasova. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Jackson against Harper. Got a piece of it. Meeks with the steal. Outside Jackson. He dishes it to Morris. Soft touch off the glass. Morris has got 4 this quarter.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds. And Jody Meeks last season, coming off the best effort of his career the year before, signed a big contract with the Pistons. They thought he'd be their designated three-point shooter. Instead, he missed the first 22 games with a back injury and just never really got in sync.
Now, here's Gasol. Butler kicks to Gasol. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Well, for Jody Meeks, we were just talking about with Greg last year, Clark. He did have a game where he rained 9 3-pointers on Orlando, just one short of the Pistons' all-time record.
Well, it's all about rhythm for him. I tell you where he finally found some rhythm last month of the season. I mean, he shot 57% from the field and 44% from behind the arc.
Here's Jackson after Pau Gasol's bucket. Jackson a screen on Noah. Meeks passes to Jackson. Chicago grabs the miss. Gasol's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Jackson against Harper, and stolen by Drummond. To the paint, here's Morris, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Well, Marcus Morris in this one, 9 points, and the assist numbers tremendous.
His court vision is on par with anybody. I mean, he could not pass the ball any better than he is right now.
Detroit making a switch here. Jennings is checked in.
And Marcus Morris is nicknamed Mook. He has a twin brother, older by 7 minutes, named Markeith. Both brothers played at Kansas, drafted 13th and 14th in the same year. Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Boy, it's terribly frustrating for a coach when his team can't knock down their free throws. I mean, it really comes down to focus, routine, and stamina, especially in the second half.
Here is Harper. The feed to Noah. Right side Harper. Another one falls for Chicago.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
There's a screen. Ilyasova sets a screen for Jennings. To the paint. It's deflected and stolen by Butler. And he lobs it up. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
Pass to Meeks. Elbow shot is on the way. And Gasol sends it back.
Another bucket added to the lead. They've been the better team in every facet.
And in my opinion, you get extra bonus points, extra eye of the beholder points when you do it the way they're doing it on the road. That's special.
Morris a screen. The dish to Drummond. They double him with Noah, and Drummond kicks to Morris. 4 on the shot clock. Detroit needs to get off a shot here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Here's Chicago. They're on a 12-3 run. Harper's shot's good. Harper's got 30.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
And here's Jennings outside. And yes, sir, that one drops.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Jennings against Harper. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the fourth. Gasol's in the post, working on Drummond, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Noah hits them both.
Detroit calls timeout.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're losing by 16. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. You have to like what we're seeing from B.
He's been locked in from deep. They're giving him too much breathing room and definitely paying the price for it.
Morris against Harper. There's Jennings with the three, and another three for Detroit.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Here's Harper. Outside Harper. He feeds it to Butler. Back to Harper. 5 on the clock. Wants to get it to Butler and does. Gasol. Offensive rebound. Back to Harper. Goes back up. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And in the past, the NBA had the All-Star break for just an extended weekend. Last year, they gave the players a full...
This, they'll end up with
extra added for the players.
And what a huge standout performance it was for B. Just an outpouring of points from him. Have been able to get back into the game.
Yeah, I agree with you. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Griffin. Rebound by the Pistons. Jennings with the ball. Now the pass to Tolliver. Lets it go. Stripped away. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. LeBron, what have you discovered defensively that enabled you to win this ball game?
I mean, well, they broke us down still off the bounce. We want to do a better job of trying to keep our chest in front of them, but we did a really good job of contesting their shots, and it allowed us to get on the boards. And get
the 2K Sports post-game show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Now let's take this opportunity to check out our Jordan Player of the Game. He had just an outstanding fourth-quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game. Shaq, what'd you think?
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, you go into a building on the road and completely control the action like he did. Only a few players could do that, Ernie.
Out dominated. I mean, you see the kind of plays he was making all over the court. This is a game, no matter who they put on him, he wasn't going to be denied. His offensive power was in full effect.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.